and Ryan, and we know that you're dying to hear what we have to say today. I say we hear what we have to say today. It's the blank. Fill it in. Fill it in. Fill it in. Yeah.
Me, it's just me and you and me and you and me and you and me. Ooh, young world, young world. Clearly, I am Carlos,
And I'm Ryan.
and 'tis the blank, virtual blank, again with Carlos O'Brien.
I feel like we
Now,
went like a year without doing these. And then I feel like we've done like
yeah,
five in the last like 6 months.
yeah, I think God's trying to tell us like, hey, yeah, y'all boys need to chill out with this. Y'all get it. Y'all just getting way too out of whack.
This is
Way
terrible.
too out of whack. It's getting tough to get into heaven with what y'all doing on the internet.
This is
I get
terrible.
it though. I mean, hey, you know what? Nothing's gonna stop us. Not even God can stop us. Damn it, because we're gonna get through this. But either or, it's obviously the blank with Carlos and Ryan, virtually. Mother Nature was clearly not on our side today, so we decided to go virtual. Obviously it's going to be a shorter episode today, but we're going to push through it and we're going to get through it, and you know the drill. You know the
You've
drill.
been here
All
before.
right, go ahead and say hi to your children.
Happy Thursday, everybody. Happy Friday if you happen to be listening on the Friday, and happy weekend if you happen to be listening on the weekend. Carlos and I, grateful that you happen to be listening in today. Like Carlos said, unfortunately, the weather in Toronto is not cooperating with us. I think we got like 40 centimeters of snow today or something like that, and it was absolutely nuts. So, we decided to take the safe route, do it virtually to make sure that we can provide you another episode next week. But Carlos and I, bottom of our hearts, it is the new year, and I always get sentimental during this part, but honestly, it means the world to us that you happen to be listening in today. So, we definitely appreciate it and enjoy the show. So, Carlos, what is going on? How was your day? How was your day in? You didn't have to go into the office today, I'm sure. Or did you? This guy, man.
Oh, sorry, I was watching a video of my pastor sent me.
This
Anyways,
guy.
yeah, I didn't have to go in the office today. I had to work from home. I got to work from home.
Amazing.
And my boss is not going to be in tomorrow, which is a rarity because he's always in the office, and people are always like, "Oh my God, is he okay?" I'm like, "Yeah, he's fine. He's
He's not going
finally
to be in
using them
tomorrow?
vacation days." No,
Oh,
and
okay.
neither will I. So,
Okay.
um,
I like it. I
for
like it.
first time, for the first time in well, no, I'm lying. I've worked from home for a few months, like for a full week because they were doing like renovations, but it's gonna be the first time in a minute where I only went in once. I know, actually, yeah, since I started, it's the first time I've only went to the office once in a week. So, it should be interesting. Yeah, it'll be nice to sleep in a little bit. But either way, yeah, the weather wasn't on our side this week. You know, I had a few uh calls
Beers?
I had to cancel.
Oh,
No,
okay.
I
Okay.
wish. I had a few calls I had to cancel because, weather permitted, I couldn't drive over. God damn it. Now I have to
Yeah.
reschedule. So I hope you're happy, Mother Nature.
It's
Either or.
crazy. Crazy. Well, like
Yeah,
one of the
pretty
things I was
wild
thinking
time.
about today was like all of the
Hmm.
return to office. So like everybody that got called back as of January 2nd. So we're talking like banks, government workers,
Yeah.
all that kind of stuff, like being called back, especially on a day
Mm,
like this, like holy crap.
yeah,
I'm wondering how many
I
people
know.
called in sick today. It had to be like a record or something like that because we haven't, I feel like Toronto hasn't been hit with a storm like this for quite a while. I don't remember anything like this happening
Like a
last
snow
year.
day, like an
Yeah.
official snow day.
Yeah, man. Like it's crazy looking at like CP24. And for those outside listeners who don't know what CP24 is, it's our main sort of news outlet in Toronto. And I was
Mm,
reading the every single school board, York Region's canceled, Toronto's canceled, like
mm,
buses are canceled,
yeah,
that kind of stuff, which is nuts. You know what I mean?
mm,
And then today I actually drove in the morning. I had to go somewhere in the morning, and it was cool because I saw like these two kids. They were probably like maybe 12, like 10, in around that age, and they were walking to the closest hill with their sled at like 9 in the morning.
oh, that's nice.
Yeah, sick.
Oh, that's
Like
nice.
the
Oh
most
man.
nostalgic trip ever. Like watching them like drag their sled through the snow
Mm,
because it's a snow day, first off,
yeah,
and it was a
totally.
perfect day for that kind of stuff. So love to see
Absolutely.
it.
Mm.
It was a great day today, man. Like
Let
honestly,
kids be kids again, you know?
honestly, it's
Uh,
it's
I,
something
I,
else.
I feel you. Mm.
Yeah,
I don't know. I wasn't much of a snow sledder when I was a kid. Like, and
crazy.
even it was the first time I moved to the area. Like, I went to the Bakersfield is when I actually went skating on the trip as well. So that was my first time skating, and then I slipped quite a bit. It looked like there was one point where I slipped, and it looked like I hit my head. I didn't, for the record. I don't care what people tell me or how I talk. Like, I didn't. But there was one girl that came up to me, was like, "Are you okay?" And I'm like, "I'm better now. I'm
Wow,
better now." So it
wow.
goes to show you, folks. If you're gonna slip, do it in front of a cutie, cutie patootie.
Hey, I
That's
like
all.
it. I like it.
Mm, I feel you. So, what do you plan this weekend, knowing that the weather is gonna possibly be like this for the rest of the weekend?
I'm not 100% sure. I'm kind of
I'll
excited just
tell
to
you what your
stay in.
goddamn plans are. You know what your goddamn plans are, and I'm talking to
When's
everybody
Fillmore's
on two
closing?
worlds. That's crazy
Wait a second.
question.
When's Fillmore's closing?
Oh my days.
So for those
For
who
those
don't
who
know
don't
what
know,
Fillmore's
thank
is, yeah, give him that because Carlos has been there many many times.
hey man, for the record, I've never been is a Filmores is an establishment
An establishment.
of the strip club variety in Toronto. Been around for quite a number of years. They have announced that they are closing down, unfortunately.
Due to condo
Mm,
development. What else is new in
yeah,
Toronto?
of
God,
course. What else? Condos here, condos there. Why don't they have a condo with a strip club in it then? You know what I mean?
that's a great idea, man.
Change it up a little bit.
That
I'm just
is
saying,
that is an
there's
absolutely
a
great
lobby,
idea.
right? There's a lobby and, there's your usual bar, your gym, a swimming pool. And then for those who really need it, that's club.
Honestly, man, like
And
if
then,
uh,
you're sleeping at like 3 a.m., on a one night, and then all you're hearing is, I'm in love with a stripper by T-Pain blasting through the speakers. You might not get sleep, but,
the sickest thing, that's actually a great idea. I actually like that because if you were
let's,
to
let's get to it, man.
for the males and the females that happen to be living in the condo or the men and women that happen to be willing to strip, imagine like just being able to like go upstairs back to your room and then you walk downstairs and work is right there. You know what I mean? Like at
That's
any point
right.
in time. It's great. You know what I mean?
Well, also, but I will say there must be like some awkward moments because, a girl that gave you the two handy special the night before, and it was like a very awkward exchange. Imagine you have to take the elevator with her the next morning.
Crazy. Crazy.
That'd be like, oh, hey, last night was
Hey
tough.
man.
Don't talk to me. Okay,
It's
all
it's
right,
like
well,
it's like bumping into an ex-girlfriend, or an
yeah,
ex-partner, It's
yeah.
it's a little bit awkward, but you can
Or
get through
someone
it.
you ghosted, or someone you ghosted even,
Yeah.
and like it'll be like, yeah, it's awkward, but you know what? Yeah, it builds character.
Exactly. Exactly.
So I think it'll be a good idea to, you know, uh, push through with this idea. So Ryan, let's get to work now.
I like
Get
it.
to
I
work.
like it. We just need some development money. We'll make a condo or we'll we'll open up a strip club at the bottom of a condo. I like it.
All right. All right. But I'll tell you what you're gonna do this weekend. I know
Please.
what you're doing this weekend. This Saturday and Sunday, the NFL playoffs are still continuing. I know the Colts aren't in it, and I'm disappointed just as much as you are, pal. Don't do that. Don't be ashamed. You still have the straw hat behind you, so don't be ashamed. Be proud, damn it. Be proud of what it was. But you will
I also got a
watch
new
Saturday
hat.
night. Boom. I like, okay, okay. But you will watch Saturday night's game, okay? I believe it's the 49ers and Seahawks that are playing on the evening game, or the primetime game. I'm wanting for the 49ers to win because there's a dude at work that keeps on talking all that nonsense about my team, and he's a Seahawks fan.
Wow.
So I hope the 49ers win that one.
Love it.
But on Sunday though, I need your support.
Sunday at what
The
time?
Bears are
What
facing
time are they playing?
6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Wow.
The Bears will be
Crazy.
playing the Rams. I need your support. I need your help, and you have to watch that game.
That's a big game, man. That's a big, big
It's a
game.
massive game because if
It's a
we
massive
can
game.
get past them, if
Huge.
we can get past them, then we can make it to the NFC Championship game and then to the Super Bowl. It's going to be a home game too, so you know the crowd's going to be crazy. So I need your help, Ryan. Please, please. I don't care what you have scheduled, colonoscopy or a bike ride or a dinner with, with the business manager. Cancel all of that.
I don't know
Sunday night.
exactly what episode you came out and said that that the Bears were going to win the Super Bowl, but we need to hire an editing person so that they can go back,
Mm,
watch the little clip, and then input it right here so that it comes up and be like, the Bears
you
are
know
going to the
what?
Super Bowl.
Uh,
The Bears are goddamn going to the Super Bowl.
They're doing it. You know what? I was thinking that like if weather permitted, if that's fine, I'm gonna find that episode before I get back to you next week, and we're gonna find that clip,
We'll find a clip, I'll snip it, and
and
we'll put it into the
I'm gonna
intro.
edit the snippet, and I want to show the internet, show the world
Yeah,
that I called it,
yeah.
and we're gonna get that blank money, and we're gonna get that sponsorship from the NFL.
You're that much closer, man. You're that much closer. It's crazy.
We're that much. It could happen, bro. It could happen, and it's wild that it's wild that the Bears are this close. I'm excited, I'm thrilled, and
Yeah.
bear down.
Good luck to the
Honestly,
Bears.
yeah, absolutely, through the roof,
Yeah,
through the roof. I'm just glad we beat the Packers.
yeah.
That's all. That's all I wanted. That's all I needed.
I'm not a Philly hater, but I'm not I can't say that I'm not sad that the Eagles are out. It is a tough loss for
Uh,
Philadelphia and the
you,
Philadelphia fans, but I can say that I am not sad that they're out. So
you're not losing sleep over that, is
no,
what you're
no,
saying.
I'm not. No,
You're not shedding any tears anytime soon
no,
over that
definitely
loss.
not. No. I'm okay on all that.
Well, I
Um
know you said you're not a hater, but what makes you say that statement? Why bring that up?
it's just Philadelphia sports, man. You know what I mean? We just like got Kyle Lowry, or the last Kyle Lowry we get to see on a Toronto court the other day, and
That was nice.
I'll
Yeah,
take that any day as a Raptors fan in a
yeah,
certain sense and greatest.
yeah.
But all
That
other
was nice.
Philadelphia
That was very
sports
nice.
is just it's not it, man. It's not it. So
No,
I'm
I would have
I'm
figured Boston would have had all the hate because I can't stand Boston in sports.
but yeah.
They're a city I can't stand when it comes to sports. Mm. Oh dear. All right. So what's on your mind, pal? What's going on? Any recent things, events?
Yeah, so I was talking to Carlos earlier before the episode, and we were kind of talking about kind of things that, and I'll talk vaguely here just in case there are listeners, things that sort of break
Go
the
good.
camel's back, like the
Uh-oh.
last string, the whoop-de-doo.
Whoop-de-doo. Okay.
Whoop-de-doo. But
Okay.
okay. There are certain things and certain decisions that you have to make in life that sometimes you can't wait on. You know what I mean? Like you got to just make that
Uh,
decision. You got to go with it.
uh,
So yet
uh,
again, I'm not gonna talk too direct, but life is a very interesting thing, and when it doesn't respect you, you don't gotta respect it back. You know what I mean? So strive, get out there, put your name out there, do what you need to do. Um, you know, because when people write you off, you don't gotta write back. That's pretty much what it is. That's all I'm saying.
damn.
So Carlos, give,
Whoa.
give me give me like a an example of your life where
Whoa.
something it's been the final straw of your life. You know what I mean? Or like the end in a
Damn.
certain sense.
Like you reached the boiling point?
Yeah, like your tipping point. You know what I mean?
Oh. I don't know. I think it was I guess related to the Bears. It was that game. I think it was like close to Thanksgiving. I forget who we were playing. But yeah, it was last season, funny enough, and it was like a really bad call. And it was near the point we could have won the game. All they had to do was call a timeout, and they didn't, and we ended up losing the game. I think that for me was like the point where I'm like, oh my God, do I give up? Like, is this it? But you know what? No, I'm like, no, I refuse. I refuse, damn it, because
I feel you,
every
man.
season it's a new season every season, and something can change. And just the next season, change has come. I'm hearing up Ryan, so it's okay. But you know what? And I'm glad we're here. Damn it, the Bears are in the playoffs. They had an incredible season. I mean, the games are stressful as hell. I have to watch the game with a goddamn heart monitor from now on. But it's all
Mm-hmm.
good. But you know what? We're here. We made it, and anything's possible. I think what is it? 8 teams now? Eight or like yeah, 8 teams left. And I'm excited, man. I'm excited to see where it goes through. If not this season, then next season. But you know what? I have a feeling because I called it. It will happen. I'm putting it on
So
the internet again.
so I was getting real philosophical and emotional
Yes.
there, and Carl's brought it right back to football. You could tell
I,
you could tell how serious he is. You know what I
what
mean?
you're referring to. I just saying I was up for like you mean like my life or like I don't know
Anything,
because the way I feel about these sporting games, I was pretty ecstatic and I was pretty bummed out from these losses. But I don't know. I think it was just a point where like in my personal life, yeah, I definitely felt like defeated and like even when it comes to like the whole dating game and even work, like even when I lost my job, I was like, God, am I gonna get another job? Is it gonna happen? Um, am I ever gonna into a relationship? Like, I don't know what life's gonna have in store. But I persevered. I remained. Um, I put my head down and I focused and I found a job. It's a great job, a job that with people I genuinely like. And I'm still out there. Whether it be just trying new things, going out by myself, eating at restaurants by myself even, and just trying new things, just really getting out of myself to really go out there. But it's not all about dating apps and, you know, LinkedIn to find jobs. Like you just have to really get out there. And then with the whole DJing thing now, my plan this year is to, instead of just doing it through the internet, I want to just like go in person and tell these people, like, I'm your guy. I'm the guy. You know what I mean? You have to take, take the world by their hand, by the throat, and you just let them know that I'm the one. All right. Me, I'm the one. And then you ditch
Wow.
the gloves, you hide the evidence, and then you hide the body.
I went all Stefan Diggs on us, man.
I'm sorry. Well, that's the analogy I gotta go with, bro. So
But
that's all I gotta say. All I'm saying is, whenever you feel like you're at the end, don't. It's not. It really isn't. It's just another. It's the end of that chapter. It's not the end of the story.
That's a
right?
beautiful, beautiful saying. And I think it's a great reminder for anyone that happens to be going through anything. I know that the
Mm-hmm.
holidays and the New Year's, and especially with winter being here, it's not the
Mm-hmm.
easiest time, you know what I mean? Like there's a lot of people that happen to be, whether they're lonely, they don't have family around. There's always a certain end to a certain chapter, and we have to sort of look at life as that aspect where it's short and there are multiple different things that happen within life, and sometimes chapters come to an end, but the great thing about it is that you get to start something new, right? Like with Carlos's
Mm-hmm.
examples, with his job and DJing and um, relationships and being out of one and, potentially getting into another one. Like those are the things where a new chapter starts in life. And it's a wonderful thing, take it stride on. There's obviously gonna be some scary parts to it, but it is something that is natural in life and, don't let it take it down too much. So, if you happen to be hitting that point where you're hitting a boiling point or the last, the last straw that breaks the camel's back is that one saying that I hear all the time. There's always a new aspect to life, and it can be exciting or it can be bad, but then you start something new again. So
Mm-hmm.
it's an interesting thing. Carlos and I are in our early 30s, and I think we're going to go through this a lot in our lives. But it's always a good reminder to kind of say it out loud and to put it out there in the world that there will be good things out there so long as you strive for it. But yeah,
Amen to that, brother.
yeah.
Amen to that. That's all there is, man. Don't, everyone out there, even if you feel like, it is the end, but like, it really isn't. Like, it's never too late. So if you want to go for something, do it now. Don't just wait. I was watching this video, funny enough, just yesterday. Um, I don't know how much time we have, but I'll keep it short and sweet. But it was with, the homie that, founded Apple, Steve Jobs. He was
Hmm.
speaking at a university. He said that at the time when when he got let go from Apple, he referred to a book that he used to read, and he read the last issue where they got that book, that his favorite book, the publishing company, they closed. And on their last issue, on the last page, it says, "Stay foolish, stay hungry." So you know, even when you're at the end, bless you.
Yeah.
Even when you're at the end, like, stay hungry, meaning where, you know what, go for it. Do what you got to do, and stay foolish, as in you must be crazy to go for these things even at this point, or what do you have to go for that? So stay foolish, stay hungry. That's all
Yeah.
I got to say about that.
I think like Steve Jobs, even himself, he was like fairly older when he
Yeah.
kind of got into the whole Apple. And like, as we know, the Steve Jobs as Steve Jobs, like he wasn't like a teenager, like some sort of like savant. You know what I mean? He
Mm,
just, like Carl said, he stood on his sort of grounds and he worked for it. And
yeah.
that's why we
Mm,
know Steve Jobs today. And this is why like iPhones exist and all that kind of stuff. So it's one of those reminders where it's like, life can throw things at you and you just got to go past it and keep moving forward. And, beautifully said, Carlos. Sometimes we need that reminder and, even the happiest people sometimes needs that reminder as well.
okay.
Yeah.
That's all that is. That,
Yeah.
reminder, folks. Steve Jobs, the company that he founded, he got let go from.
Hmm.
Okay. He didn't just stay on his ass. He ended up founding Pixar, which is responsible for Toy Story, things like that,
Hmm.
and Next as well. And then Apple ended up buying those companies. Well, Apple ended up buying Next, and they brought him back, and he became the head honcho once again. So don't feel like it's the end. Like I said earlier, it's
Yeah.
not the end of your story. It's the end of a chapter. That's all. So
So if you're
if
getting
it,
let go from Filmores, please know
okay,
that there is
yeah,
life outside of Filmores.
okay, maybe in Miami even,
I'm
or
I'm currently applying for all of the other strip clubs in
all
Toronto.
right,
If you are looking
Ryan,
for
don't,
male,
yeah, bro,
hey, I
that's
don't see
crazy.
nothing wrong, all right?
I think a few things, and a little bit, just a few. Um, but
Crazy.
okay, well, your LinkedIn's gonna be mental as soon as that. Oh my
Oh my
God.
God. There
Hey,
should be
I
like
know Fillmore a LinkedIn for scripters.
there should be like a casual LinkedIn. You know what I mean? I feel like LinkedIn's way too like
Check
bougie
it
and
out.
like upkeep now, and honestly, LinkedIn's gotten to the point where like people are just kind of treating it like a Facebook. But it would be
It
nice
definitely is.
that if you were able to like have a resume, but like a casual resume to show your personality off. I feel like it's either like one side or the other. Because like Carlos and I, we have our professional side. We both work for, the corporate world and we're in that. We have
Mhm.
our 9 to 5 kind of thing. But this is us. Like
Right.
this aspect of us is where we would show who we truly are, or like, the laughs and the emotions and the anger and all that kind of stuff. Maybe that's it, Carlos. Maybe yours and I's new idea is to create the casual LinkedIn, like the ability
Oh.
just to be yourself and then
Mhm.
show off your personality through to like future employers or just like future people in general. I think it's a cool idea, but we shall see. We shall see. I don't know if Carlos is
Mm.
still here. He looks like he
Oh,
cut
hold
off.
on.
Oh, there we are.
Can you see me
Okay.
or hear
We
me?
got him. We got him. We got him back. This is the virtual
Okay.
the virtual
Okay,
aspects.
I'm here. I'm here.
Um, but
The good and the bad
we
of
got
the
about
virtual.
7 minutes left in this meeting. Carlos, is there any last words that you
Yeah,
want to
I'm
say
seeing
before
that.
we jump into the abyss of waiting for next week?
The abyss is crazy. Is everything okay, man?
I'm starting a new chapter.
Oh my God.
Pull a
Oh,
heroin,
okay.
pull out a heroin pipe on the podcast.
Yeah, just oh God, I don't like that.
Oh, Carlos cut.
Stay food, stay food and stay hungry.
I like it. I like it.
Can you hear me?
Yep, I can hear you
Oh,
now.
yeah.
Yeah,
All right.
cutting in and out of there, but you're okay now. But yeah,
Okay.
I guess that's it.
That's it. Well, thank you all for tuning in. Hopefully, I'm still not cutting in and out, but
Yeah.
appreciate the love, y'all. Till next week, we'll hopefully, weather permitting, we'll have a full-on episode, more stories, and hopefully, I'll be in a happier state if the Bears win. We'll keep y'all posted. We'll let y'all know. But till then, y'all, as always, I'm Carlos.
And I'm Ryan.
Tis the blank with Carlos and Ryan. Stay woke, stay out there, stay hungry, stay foolish, and fill it in, y'all. Deuces.
Peace, everybody.
Bear down.